So we'll be looking at mkpụrụ edemede Igbo. That's the Igbo alphabet. I want you to, know the alphabet so that when some words come up, you will be able to know, okay, this is how we spelled and things like that. So the Igbo alphabets are about 36, 36, and they all have distinct sound. So you will see some of them are double, they are called diagrams, and some are some have accents on the bottom. So um I would like our volunteer student to um tell me what you can see on the screen. Can you see the alphabet?
Yes, I can see the alphabets. I can see that some of them are single word alphabets and some others are double word alphabets.
Okay. So this is like your regular A, B, C, D. But here, the A is A. And one beautiful thing about Igbo is words are Igbo words are spelled the way they sound. There is no you know how you have it in English where you say something and then you spell it different way, you know. Like the word in English like no that starts with K. You'll be wondering how did K get in there. In Igbo, how you hear it, that's how you spell it. So something like aka is it starts with an A-K-A. That's aka. That's A-K-A. So the first letter there is A. That's the R sound. The second one is B. Just like that, you have A, B, Ch, D, E, F, G, B, K, W, H, E, E. You will see the one that's I with dot under is pronounced A is different from the other one, the other I that is, A. So can you pronounce the two letters next here? A and A.
Come again.
The two letters, can you pronounce them? A and A. Can you
E.
pronounce it?
E.
Yeah, yeah, you got it, but
Did I get
you don't
that?
you don't have to use too much muscle. So we'll have J, K, B, Que, Le, Me, Ne. The W, the N with accent there is Nye, Nye. You hear it in words like Ongo, Ongo. So Ongo means joy. Ongo means joy, and it's spelled like O-N-U. So if you don't really know, you would think it's Ono, which is also mouth, which means mouth. So these slight distinctions will be pointed out as we go, so you understand how Igbo words are spelled and how they are pronounced. Then the NW is Nwe. Then you now say Nye, O, O. You see O and O, they are different. O, you see O in Okoro. You see Okoro, Obioma, Odemma. But no, Odemma is O. You see, O will now come in Odemma, Odemma, different from Okoro. You will see it in Opara. You see it in Ogade. So they are
So is it
different.
O and O or O
O
and
and
O?
O, O and O.
O and O.
So
Okay.
like Okoro, Okoro, say Okoro.
Okoro.
Yes, that's the
Okoro.
the first one without the dot. Now the one with the dot is Opara or Opara.
O. O.
Exactly. Then you have P, Re, Se, She, Ti, U, O. So U and O are different. The ones letters with dots under you kind of stress it. O, you see that O in Oka, Oka.
Okay.
So then, U, where do you think you can find U? Do you know any Igbo word that starts with U?
U, Uka.
That's O, Oka, Oka.
Is that the first U or the second U? Is that the U with dot on it?
The second U with dots, that's Oka.
Uka.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. U and Ulasi.
That's it. What did you say? Olase.
Ulasi. I have a friend named Ulasi, surname.
Olase. That's it. U with dots under. Olase.
U, they sound the same to me. I need a word that expresses
Don't worry.
different.
We'll have opportunity to learn these distinctions, and then we'll have V, we, ye, and z. So the Igbo word, we don't have any X, we don't have X, we don't have Q. You will notice on the screen, we don't have X, we don't have Q. So words that sound like Q, we use something like K or KW, you know, and so these are the Igbo alphabets. We call it mkpụrụ edemede, mkpụrụ edemede Igbo. We call them mkpụrụ edemede Igbo. You don't need to memorize. You can always come back to the video to know what's on the screen. Then, as in the mkpụrụ edemede, we have udoume. We call them vowels. Udume. They are A, E, I, O, U, O. These are the vowels, and we have about eight
E,
vowels. Can you try calling these vowels?
A, E, I, O, O, U, U.
Yeah, you tried. So yeah, um, U and O. Now I will try to drop the word and because I'm speaking Igbo. In Igbo, and is na. You understand? You say na. Say na.
And is now.
And is na. Yeah. So if you want to say and, you say na. That's na. So you will hear me say na, maybe moving forward. I will say o na. O. You understand? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying o and o. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have about eight vowels and we call them udome. We also have odampe. Odampe are the diagrams. They are two. They are double letters, and you can see them on the screen. They have their distinct pronunciation. Just like I said, the Igbo words are pronounced just like um they are written, right? And how they sound. How do you think the first one, CH,
Sounds like Che.
exactly? So that's where you see most Igbo names that start with CHI, you know,
Mm,
they'll just append the I. Not the I that has dots on that, but the one without dots. That's Chi. And Chi means God. Chi means God. Then the one with NW, you will see how do you think it sounds like?
NW.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
No. Mwe.
Nwi.
Yeah, that's where you now see words like Mosu,
Mm,
some surname like Mosu. Can you think of any Igbo name? I'm sure you're familiar with Igbo names that start with NW.
mm, Nwansu.
Nwachukwu.
Okay. Wanchuku.
Yes,
Nwachi.
exactly.
Okay.
So, so there are diagrams and they are nine. They are part of the Igbo consonants. Igbo consonants are called mgbochiume. They are called mgbochiume. We have about 19. They actually 28. But if you remove the diagrams, that's Odampe. The ones that are two Odampe, you will have about 19 Mgbochiume. Mgbochiume is the way Mgbochiume means something that sort of constricts your breath, when you are talking. Just like the first one, when you try to say be, you hold your breath sort of, right?
Yeah.
It's not like when you're saying oh, you are exhaling oh, or when
Yeah.
you're saying ah. But this one, that's why they call those ones Oda Ume. You use your breath to pronounce them. Udume, A, E, E, you know. But when it comes to Mbochi Ume means breath. So Mbochi means something that stops something. So Mbochi Ume, consonants, they are those letters that you sort of use you have to hold your breath a little bit to pronounce them. Okay? So
Okay.
have be, de, fe, ge, going down. And like I said, if you add them with the diagrams, we have 28. So that's it for this session. Do you have any question?
Yeah, I'm trying to simulate the pronunciation in my head. The chi that you talked about
Mm-hmm.
with the diaphragm ch chi,
Mm-hmm.
and then putting the e in front of it to give chi, which is God, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But then it sort of also, I feel like there are names that also sound like they use the second I instead of the first I, like E instead of the E, and then sounds like maybe chi.
So it comes down to dialect and the way people pronounce names. Something like Chika is Chika. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Is Chika. It means God is greater or God is the greatest. Chika. But
So
different
you
towns
also
they will
pronounce it
call it
like
Chika.
chica.
They will you
Uh-huh.
hear Chika or you hear Chika. You understand?
Yeah.
But it's ultimately they are still saying Chika that God is greatest or God is greater.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So both of them still serve
So
as good,
so
basically.
when you become fluent, you have that will I say authority to even mispronounce stuff and still be right at the same time. You know, when you have command over your language, you sort of do it anyhow. The same way English people pronounce words, and it's even different from the way Americans pronounce, from the way British people pronounce, but they're all right at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
In English, America will pronounce schedule, British will pronounce schedule, but they're both right. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right,
Okay.
so I will see you in the next session.
All right. Thank you.